I want you to see down this street before this taxi cab that's fake comes. We're on West Broadway and Arbutus in Vancouver. It's the 23rd. Okay, this cab is a fake one. Just ignore it. Look straight ahead. There are no cars anywhere. They're trying to get one. Just ignore that one when it passes. Then you'll see what I see. There is no traffic here because there are no people. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning, May the 23rd, a beautiful summer evening. Not a single car. This is a fake one. The car we saw was a cab. They didn't expect me to come back here. I went into Vancouver downtown to get some cigarettes. And so they basically closed off everywhere except for downtown Vancouver. So I surprised them and I came back. There are no cars here. This one here is a cab again. I'll tell you about cabs later. What I want you to focus on is the lack of people on the street. You will see no one anywhere. And you will see no legitimate cars. They're racing now to try to get cars to come in here. But I want you to see what you can see. They can't get people in here as quickly because they can't fucking walk as quickly. Look at that car. This turned around. He just turned around to create the impression of more traffic. There are no people. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. It's the 23rd, right after the long weekend. It's Tuesday night. There is not one person. Listen. Listen. There is no human life in Vancouver. There is no life anywhere in Canada. This is what every major city in Canada looks like now. Nothing. The difference is that all the other cities have all the electricity turned off. This whole thing now would be zero light at all. It would be pitch black. There are no people anywhere. They have lied to the entire world about Canada. They made a gigantic, colossal, unseen in human history, tragic decision to murder every Canadian, 35 million, replace the population with about 3 million clones or insects, as I call them now, and pretend the country was still operating. Look at this. There is not a person anywhere. They threw a few cars in. Oh, here comes a truck. They threw a few cars in once they saw me get off the bus. Look at this. This is facing west. There is not one person anywhere. Nowhere. Nowhere. Here comes the truck, or the van, whatever it is. A City of Vancouver truck. They're racing now, desperate to try to get traffic here. This is what it's like. If you go into an area that I'm not expected to be in, it's dead vacant. Imagine walking down city streets like this and not having a single vehicle or person for miles and miles and miles. But I'm supposed to believe that this is Canada. They've carried on this fucking charade since December of 2016 when I figured it out, and they just keep going on and on and on and on. Do you see any people on the streets since I started this? What is that, 4 minutes and 38 seconds ago? Do you see any people walking anywhere in Vancouver? Supposedly there were over 1 million people here, but curiously, not one of them is on the street tonight. Not one of them. No one. We still keep pointing west. We haven't seen one person in 5 minutes. Let's go down this street. This is West Broadway, like I said, and Arbutus. Let's go down this street here. Let's see if there's anyone on any of these streets. Oh, look at this. This is this is Vancouver. This is Arbutus heading south. Do you see any people? Do you see anyone? Oh my God, we have a person who just got off the bus. There we go. One person. One person. So we'll just scan around again. It's about 1 o'clock, May the 23rd, 2019. Oh, look at this one. Haha. Look at this street. Look at this one. Way down there. It's pitch black. They don't have the street lights on down here. Oh, fuck yourself, jackass. Not one person. Not one person. Not one. You look down streets. It's amazing. I'll never have this again in my life. You look down streets and it's just pitch black. Not a person. Not a car. This is a woman who just got off the bus. They told her to walk down the street because I just put my camera down here. She was on the other side of the street, but she crossed and then to walk down this way. Oh, let's go down. I want to show you one more thing. This will just solidify it. If you ever needed any more confirmation that this whole fucking thing has just been a big, fat, gigantic, goddamn lie. Look at the grass. Pull back so you can see perspective. Look at the grass. This is what Canada looks like if there's no humans around, but this is a mild one. Look at the grass. I'll try to pull back. Look at it. Look at it over here. This will tell you how desperate they tried to cover it up. This car is here, so they just thought we'll just cut where he passes along in the bus. We'll just cut the grass haphazardly here. But look what they did. They always slip up. They just didn't bother. They just didn't bother doing it anywhere else. They did it here, but they didn't bother here or there. Look at that. Look at it. They never, we just passed by a sign, sadly enough. Look at this. Look at a monster tree there, a monster bush. Oh my God, look at over there. Oh my God, this is even better than I expected when I started filming this. If you can see here, look at here. But I just saw across the street here. Oh, there's one car. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Oh, if you can. I wish you could. I don't think I've got enough. This is just like, it's just, well, you can't see it. It's nighttime, so unfortunately, but maybe if you can take this film, I know some people can do amazing things. If you could take the film and actually somehow be able to see it if it were as if there were light. I know there's amazing things that can be done with things these days. It's just, there's nothing there. I don't know how to describe this. I'll never ever experience this again for the rest of my life, ever, I know. Walking down streets in Toronto, in Vancouver, in other cities, and not seeing a person for miles and miles and miles and miles. Listen again. I'll just close it off, but listen. This is Canada in 2019. We had one person so far, remember. It's now 8 minutes. I'll close it off, but we had one person. One person. One. 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 There's just one. It's still May 23rd, just after 1 o'clock in the morning, 2019. One of the saddest things about it just pops into your head every so often. I'll walk along a street or a building or a house. I'll pass by a whole row of houses and I'll look at them, and all of a sudden, have a look here. This is just on West Broadway here. You can see that all the lights are not great, but I'll walk along a street like this one that's totally empty still, and I'll look at a building and I'll realize, and I'll look in a foyer of a building, and maybe you can see what I see when I look in. There hasn't been a human life in this building in almost 3 years. There hasn't been one human life in 3 years. There hasn't been a human life in 3 years. There hasn't been a human life in 3 years. Three years. 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. There hasn't been a human life in this building in 3 years. There seems to be a lot to film tonight. We're still May the 23rd, 2019. It must be 1:30 in the morning now. Just stopping by Blue Shore Financial. The sarcasm with this running slide of videos, I just have to let the camera run. Look at it. Just, I'll let it run. Look at the digs. The couple is purposely blurred. It's not just my video. Look at it. It's just rich with sarcasm and mockery. That's how they think. They mock us every single day. They think we're stupid. They think we're fucking stupid. Pay attention to detail. Pay attention to details. Pay attention to words. They will attempt to deceive you with words. Pay attention to details. It's just rich. It's rich. I hope you see the sexual connotation there. I hope you see the Illuminati here. Or the alleged Illuminati. What is the truth about the Illuminati? The world needs to know. God knows there's enough slander and smear. Maybe the true Illuminati can't be possibly as bad as the real fiction, as the reality story on the street. Could it? It's time for the world to know. Hello, it's May 23rd. It's 2019, about 1:30, quarter to 2 in the morning. I haven't had a goddamn fucking thing to drink all goddamn fucking day. The fucking goddamn cunts that run this fucking shithole, the cunt clone cops, refuse to give me any fucking goddamn money. They stole all my fucking money. They stole $900 in this disability income. They just stole another $60 from my TD bank account on May the 13th. They wouldn't give me a fucking goddamn dime all fucking goddamn day to get a fucking goddamn glass of water or a Coke or a milkshake or anything. I haven't had a fucking goddamn thing to drink. What I'm saying, folks, is this is a goddamn fucking crime against humanity. I haven't had a goddamn fucking thing to drink all goddamn fucking day. Nothing. It's almost 2 o'clock in the goddamn fucking morning, and I haven't had a fucking goddamn thing to drink all goddamn day! You fucking goddamn cunts! I haven't had anything to drink all goddamn day! Nothing! Nothing! You fucking cunt! Fuck you! Fuck you! I haven't had a goddamn thing to drink all day! Nothing! The goddamn fucking bastards at 10 o'clock tonight walked by me and laughed and said, "You're not gonna get any more fucking goddamn money!" I haven't had a fucking thing all day! Stop! Stop! I need fucking money! I need some goddamn fucking money! Fuck you! There's a man chasing me down the street. This bus driver would not stop. I asked him to stop and he won't. There was a man chasing me with a bat down the street, and this goddamn fucking bus driver won't stop. Thank you, Canada, for so goddamn fucking much. Thank you for absolutely abandoning me for 3 years and not doing a single thing to protect me. Thank you for being a complete goddamn fucking bastard to me. Thank you for betraying me 3 times, Judas, and walking away. Thank you for absolutely fucking nothing. As you can see, there is nobody protecting me. I'm on my own. I am dying. I am not eating. I have no water. I have no money. I will be dead within a few days. Thank you, Canada, for doing absolutely nothing for me. You did nothing for me. There is no one here protecting me. There is no one doing anything for me. After everything I did for Canada, you turned around and you fucking kicked me in the ass. 3 times. You did nothing to help me, ever. You didn't do a goddamn fucking thing in 3 years. Nothing. Justin Trudeau, you can kiss my fucking ass. You are the worst individual besides the jackass who preceded you. You are the worst fucking goddamn prime minister this country has ever had. You betrayed everyone. I am not going to be alive more than 3 or 4 more days. There's no water. There is no food. There is no money. They won't give me anything. I am being murdered now. Thank you, Canada, for absolutely nothing. Thanks for nothing, everyone. Thank you for absolutely fucking nothing. I have not had anything to eat or drink in, what is it now? 12 or 13 days. Thank you for absolutely nothing. I haven't had a single goddamn fucking thing to eat for 12 or 13 days. I had nothing to drink all day yesterday, and as I was threatened tonight, you will not be getting any more money tonight. So I haven't had a single thing to drink since yesterday morning. I have no money on me because it was all stolen. I have no money, I have no food, and I have nothing to drink. So I will be dead in another 2 to 3 days. There isn't a single fucking thing. There isn't a single person that will give you anything. And they control all the insects in here. So they control whether you eat or drink anything at all. I will not be eating or drinking anything anymore until I die. I expect I'll be around for maybe 2 or 3 more days, and then I'll be dead. There is nobody that has ever helped me. There is nobody that is helping me now. I have traveled thousands of miles all across the country trying to get free, and I can't. So this is my last week and my last couple of days. I was told I was going to get no more money and I was going to get no more food and nothing more to drink. So I'm on my last hours. I will be dead soon. There is no time. Thank you for Canada for absolutely nothing. You were never there for me. You never protected me. You never did anything for me. It was a gigantic slap in the face and it was a kick in the ass. And I would, if I had it to do it again, I probably would not. I would not do it for this nation. I would not do anything for Canada anymore, frankly. I would like to get out of this country once and for all for good, never come back, and never, ever, ever, ever step foot in any of these provinces or territories ever again. In return for what I did for this country, I got fucked royally. I got starved, frozen, mutilated, assaulted, imprisoned, handcuffed, and left to sit outside all winter long and freeze to death every single night. That's what I got in return for helping Canada. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all.